story is Radha Mandavan, the saga of love. Red petals of gulmohar beautifully shaded on the road looked no less than a red velvet carpet. It was a pleasant evening, the lovely sunset and the chirping of birds returning to their nests. The sky blushing like a bride, the blue mountains being embraced by clouds. Radha, you look so pretty today, Sumi remarked, beaming at the blushing girl. I know this is the effect of love. You and Madhavan are made for each other. By the way, have you talked to your parents? No, Sumi. I feel scared to Dad about Madhavan. You know him. He is a strict disciplined dad. Don't see to be in favor of love marriage. But what about Madhavan? His family? His father is also quite a serious type of a person, but Madhavan is very close to his mother, Ratha. Then why don't you ask Madhavan to communicate about your relationship with her? Allow her to fix and finalize your marriage. Radha met Madhavan and explained her worries unexpectedly without any complications and with all the blessing of adults. They had a love came arranged marriage. Radha and Madhavan were indeed made for each other. They came that faithful morning like an uninvited guest. It was sunny that day. The news loved couple was on the much awaited trip to the magnificent hill sections of Rajasthan. Mount Habu, hairpin pants, dangerous cats, a useful sky, gentle breezing, pure hills with unmatched aesthetics. Ratha was humming a romantic song. She was on cloud nine. After all, she is lucky to get her Prince Charming as her husband. She closed her eyes, daydreaming about their picture perfect marriage. The saying is true, marriages are made in heaven. She smiled right out of now. Where came that unfortunate SUV Tata Sumo Anna passed taking everything out of Radha and Madhavan's life. There was a darkness after the loud collisions, the kinds which is going to be there to stay, not to fade away with light. When Radha opened her eyes, she was in a hospital. She was told that she suffered a major car accident, but likely except from death. She had sustained a few fractured ribs, some minor injuries. There was a terrible tearing type of chest pain which each breath but each of her breaths just seeked to know about her better half. Where is my husband? I want to see him now. She whispered, crackling with pain and horrified in situations. Weeping loud around the corner were her parents and parents in law, unable to answer to her. Her father brought himself together to stay. Radha came down, dear Madhiva is undergoing a brain surgery. He had suffered a bellow on his head and severe energy energy to his neck. Her father in law added, Please, beta, you have to be strong during this crisis. We can just pray to God at this moment. He will cure Madhivan. Madhivan survived thought through the surgery only to face a brief period of coma. Gradually, with God Khares he recovered out of coma. But every accident that occurs leaves a scarf of its own. Loss of moment from all the four ribs was maybe Madhyan's unfair share from it. He was diagnosed cardiolipthalgics, etc. He will not be able to move his body below neck. Tears rolled down his cheeks when he was saw Radha. What had God done to me? Why me? Why did he push me in this way? I am bedridden now. Radha, please sit with me. I am feeling lonely. He was in a stage of shock after trauma. Radha embraced and closed him. She could not hide her tears from him. Don't worry, love. You will be alright. I am sure God will definitely bring you back on your feet. Radha sobered while saying this. Days, months, years passed by. There was a drastic change in Madhivan's mental conditions. With days did pass away, the closeness that kept their bond strong. He became more irritable and restless, not because of his lack of improvement, but because of his sorry, because of his helplessness to see Radha every moment, every second without her smile, without the sparkles inside ears which one had catch his attentions and swear him to love her forever. Where is it gone? Why did I do this to the girl I thought of keeping happy always? These questions crept in his mind, maddening him. One day after note, Madhivan called her Vardha. I will not be alright. Let us accept the fact there is not improvement in my condition. I suggest that you marry another man. You deserve a better life. Let me live and dead like this. I don't want you to suffer sharing my damn life like this. You are young and beautiful. You can definitely get a handsome and lovely husband. Radha was shocked to hear this. No, Madhivan, I am your wife. You promised to be on each other's side through good and bad. I love you and I don't want to leave you. I don't want a better life that does not have you in it. Please don't face me to leave you. She held him tightly and cried her heart out. Shall I bring you some snacks, madam? The waiter voice brought her back to the present day life. These memories become curse in my life. She thought the sun was bidding farewell to the earth with a gloaming melody in the air. Now night will greet in with her soft steps, and earth will be covered with a surround of darkness of my stairs and unknown secrets. She sat in the Starbucks safes, sipping her coffee and staring out of the window. The blood-stained knife lay next to her handbag, covered with her blue silk scarf. She clasped it. It was the same blue silk scarf which was present to her by Madhavan as a birthday gift. Now it is covering the knife which had blood stains, blood of my dear Madhavan. She shuddered to think that she killed her soul mate. But I had no other choice. Madhavan begged me to kill him. Her subconscious mind whispers to her that fateful evening Madhivan was in a strange mood. Come to me, Radhima. Please hold me. I want to forget my sorrows. I want to that. I want. I don't want to live like this, my darling. I just want to that. Please do call me. What? Radha had the shock of her life. What are you saying? Me calling you? Are you out of your mind? How can you tell me? She entreated in disbelief. Radha, all these years I have been watching the change of weather laying down of on this court. Summers, then monsoons, then winters next. Autumn again, summer comes. The cycle of seasons just going on and on. Like my life, which is a never ending nightmare. No many years passed by, leaving me crippled and helpless. I am a scared man. Radha, God was scared to me. Why is not He giving me that once and for all? You know, criminal patience can be given. That's it is called. Mercy calls, don't you agree? So please have mercy on me. Radha, please kill me. Please help me out of my mercy, out of this hell. Release me. The tearful eyes and grief-stricken voice of Padivan was no genius and bowed out all the years. They spent hoping and hoping in dismay for something that might never as well happen. She realized her despaired conditions and the placed in his words. The painful and bitter trust lay unveiled before her. Madhivan will not be on his feet again. He is like a living vegetable, Radha felt as if he is engulfed by a sea. She felt the land beneath her feet sinking, and she is falling into a dark squares where she is all alone. Her own voice, our breathing as a choke. Radha, I loved you with all my heart and soul. Please relieve me from this scared state. For the sake of our love, let me ask you just this one thing in this life. Just help me and save me from the hell. Radha was understand the trance when she lifted a knife from kitchen and stabbed him to his peaceful that she saw a rare smile and tranquility that she had not seen in years of their life together. Madhivan closed his eyes and that impressed him. Yes, Madhivan, I love you. I lost. You are my life. I have released your body from this painful stage. I know that your soul will always be with me, loving me, protecting me, and caressing me. A chilling whips of hair touched her cheeks. Radha felt the feather touch of his lips, that first ever kiss on her forehead, reminding her of the eternal love which they had shared. She could feel the fragrance in his soft breath, caressing her lips. Radha, I love you, my sweetheart. You are my angel. She closed her eyes so that she could, she, she could hear his heartbeats as fresh as ever, close, so close to her, like her own heartbeats beating in a rhythm, saying, love you, love you. Amazing story.